Okay, let's start about this very important topic. From 13th, we are starting our full-length test series. So, whatever I am going to guide here for my own regular batch students, same thing even other students can follow if you have enrolled in my coaching center, or if you have joined some other coaching center, or you are doing your self-study. So even self-study students, they might have taken test series either from my coaching center or from some other coaching center. So this video is especially about situation like how to revise entire syllabus before taking test series, because see, we have to take so many full length test series. So from 13th we are starting, and today like what is the time, 11 Jan is about to over. So now 12th Jan will start. So 12th you have one day, and on 13th. So one thing, is it possible to revise entire syllabus in a single day? Yes guys, it is possible to revise entire syllabus including mathematics, because when I used to prepare my time for aerospace engineering gate exam, then in the beginning it was difficult. It was actually difficult to revise all the syllabus in one day, but because like I used to finish my syllabus like by November mid or November last somehow, including everything, Apti English and everything. So slowly I used to take entire December to revise in parts, and then when I used to enter in Jan month, then I used to be completely ready. So it used to take like 8 to 10 hours to revise everything. But believe me, if you are done completely, it will take like 3 to 4 hours to revise the entire syllabus, just 3 to 4 hours. So actually in this 3 to 4 hours, like for example, if you will jump to bending chapter, then in bending chapter, bending of beams, you don't have to bother about the proof of the formula, the flexural equation, right? M by I is equal to sigma by Y is equal to E by R. This is not the way you are going to revise once you are totally done, right? So that's why within 3 to 4 hours it is totally possible to revise the entire syllabus. So now see, how will you revise the syllabus? So because we are aerospace engineers, aeronautical engineers, and we are going to attempt GATE with this aerospace department, and you know, whenever the admit card will come or the dates will be decided, our exam is going to be in afternoon, like because that is our schedule, like from so many years. Aerospace engineers, they used to take gate exam in afternoon session. So you see, if 3 o'clock, you just consider that 2:30 you will be or roughly consider like 2 p.m you will be in the exam hall. So if 2 p.m you will be in the exam hall, then before 2 p.m what should be your schedule? Just before 2 p.m what should be your schedule? So before 2 p.m, see, on the real day of exam, what will you be doing before 2 p.m? You will be traveling, or you will be going to the center, and before 2-3 hours you will be like some kind of disturbance will be there, right? So first suggestion, some kind of similar schedule you should make when you are taking full length test series. Full length test series you have to take with the same dedication the way you are going to take your main exam. So for that, you understand my logic. See, any one side you have to keep your revision plan. Either after taking the full length test series, then take some food or snacks or something, or dinner or something, because I have told you the full length test series you have to take between 2 to 6 anytime, right? Between 2 p.m to 6 p.m anytime. Best time will be you take 2:30 to 5:30, or you take 3 to 6. So this is the best time to take full length test series. So see, you have to finish, I mean, you have to stop your study before 12 p.m. If you are the morning guy, or if you are revising in the morning, then whatever time you are waking up, I'm morning means if you are 4 a.m guy, 5 a.m guy, then I'm talking 4 a.m 5 a.m people, they will start revising I'll come to the point how to revise, what are the things are very important, but let me explain the schedule first. So from 4 a.m or 5 a.m you start your revision, and you finish this like 11:55 a.m 12 p.m, like this you stop your revision. After that you should not revise. Now in 12 to 3 you have 3 hours of time, right? After that only you have to write the test series. In 12 to 3 you take bath, go have some like random chit chat with some family or some friends, like 2-3 minutes, but not that much. But see, in main day of exam, definitely this kind of 2 to 3 hours. So that practice you do now itself. Whatever work you have to do in entire day, that work you collect and do in 12 to 3. Okay, in 12 to 3 you do that work, and exactly at 2 p.m. you go to your room, in which room or in which place you are having your setup for laptop and everything. And one more thing, do not waste any single paper on your mobile phone. Every full length test you should take on laptop and with the help of mouse properly. And because already my institute students, they have taken so many topic wise test series, so they might have gone with very good calculator practice, online practice. If some self study student, you guys have not done calculator practice well, then go to online and you just write calculator, online calculator for GATE exam, and some websites will come, and on that websites you just take some random calculations, like you go to any 10th class or any 7th class math book and you pick 4-5 questions, and that question itself you can practice. Some students, if you have not taken the test series, because online calculator practice is very important. Okay, now come to the point, what you have to revise every day. So see guys, in the beginning it will not be possible to revise the entire syllabus. Entire means 100% syllabus. I mean to say your entire notebook, whatever you have taken from your coaching center, either from my coaching center or from someone else coaching center. So you will be having list of all the thick notebooks, right? So now you see how you are going to do. So whatever syllabus you have already, I have told you that if you have the long notebook, then with the help of long notebook you have to revise the short notebook. So if you have followed this pattern, then you have to revise only short notebooks. If there is any confusion in any single topic, which should not be there, but if you are going through any confusion in single topic, then only you jump to your long notebook. If you have not taken the short notebook, okay, that you can roughly say handbook, kind of handbook. Okay, and one more thing, if you have not prepared any handbook yet, still we have 1 month time. You can actually extract some small topics from your main notebook and you can make your short notebook. One more thing, others short hand notebook will not help you. My hand notebook, what I have given on the drive, that is not very good helpful for you, because see, everyone is having different psychology to make their points, right? As an institute, it is my duty to provide everything, handbook, blah blah blah, formula book, everything. But see, that is done. We have done this from long time, for 1 year, but it is your time. You should make your own notebook, and that notebook you have to revise before your main exam. Now come to this point. If entire syllabus is not possible, then there will be some points what you have to revise every day. Okay, so now I will talk about that point. So I will come subject wise. So you can consider this like subject wise to-do list every day. For example, just an example, if you are practicing if you are revising structure, then Mohr circle you should revise every day. Everyday revision. Why everyday revision? Because there are some topics, they are definitely be coming in the exam. Okay, so now let's talk about the list. I will start with structure first. So when you are taking your structure notebook, then in structure, see, first thing, 100% revision is mandatory, but in that, it is my opinion, what are the topics we should revise properly every day revision for that topic. So first thing, when we start our aircraft structure, the first portion we deal with, that is elasticity. So in elasticity, everything is not mandatory to revise. You should revise like, see, bucket list I'm giving, I'm not giving the entire revision thing. I hope you're getting my logic. Very important topics what you have to touch every day revision. Whenever you are opening aircraft structure, these topics you have to revise definitely. After that, if you have time, you revise other topics as well. Now come to the point. So start with elasticity. In elasticity, what are the things you have to revise? Thermal stress equation you have to revise, your stress strain matrix you have to revise, what we call state of stress and state of strain. Okay, transformation you can skip. For strain transformation you can skip. For stress transformation you have to revise that formula where we talk when we turn the plane. That formula you have to revise every day. And then when you go ahead in the chapter, very important factor comes Mohr circle. So you have to revise Mohr circle formula. Okay, Mohr circle formula means Mohr circle practice, like if center is this, radius is this, like this. So this revision, like you draw any Mohr circle and you point out, okay, what is this point, and direction of shear stress, direction, like how do we turn angle, like these things you have to revise. You don't have to solve numericals. If you are confused with more. See, this is January month. There is no point to be confused. If you are confused, you are going to lag in the exam for sure, definitely, because this is not the time to prepare what you are not understanding. Revision is different way. Suppose you have done your entire day revision and then you have found that a particular topic you are not able to understand, then for that particular topic in the last you give 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour, half an hour, whatever time it consumes. But in the beginning itself, you don't focus on the particular that topic. Like for example, if someone is not able to understand Mohr circle, then whole 3 to hours you are sitting and revising Mohr circle in your revision time. No, avoid this. In the last you do that part. Okay, in the last means you complete your revision, then you go for the test series, and after test series, when you are sitting with me in the night time for the test series talk, like, you know, if you are very new to my channel, you should know that after every test series I have test series discussion session. Today I cannot take because I was not feeling well and I didn't do anything today. I didn't make any test series, I didn't work anything. I simply had medicine, I was sleeping, and then I thought, no, this video is very, very important. Okay, come to this point. So elasticity over. These things you have to revise in elasticity. Once the elasticity gets over, then very, very important chapter comes in aircraft structure. That is shear force and bending moment. In shear force and bending moment, very first thing you have to revise every day. Every day I'm talking. Your shear force and bending moment standard cases for fixed beam. Get my point. And you have to mug up all the direct equations, direct diagrams for standard cases for other beams as well. So this is very lengthy revision, because there will be, if you consider point load at any length A, so cantilever, then continuous, and so simply supported, and fixed beam. So all these, like, 3 cases here. Then for UDL you have 3 cases. Then for applied concentrated bending you have 3 cases. Like these 9-12 cases you have to revise every day. And for all the standard cases, your SFD BMD should be on your fingertips. Do you understand what my point? If I will give you quickly a simply supported beam and I will put 1 point load here, so this is a CFD, this is a BMD. This kind of speed is required. Okay, so this kind of revision you have to do. It's not like once you got the beam and now you got confused, like SFD was U shape or A shape or some Z shape. Okay, let's do calculation. No, bro, don't do in that. Sorry, don't do in that way. Okay, you have to, everything should be on your fingertips in SFD BMD. What calculation you have to do? Only if any new question is coming which is out of standard level, then for that you need to do some kind of revision. Some kind of solution. That's all clear for SFD BMD. In SFD BMD, only SFD BMD of standard cases you should revise. Like standard cases, you should not forget. Like quickly, just try to recall. Suppose there is a fixed beam and there is a point load in between. Then what is SFD and what is BMD? Okay. So if you are able to, okay, if you understand this, you just give in the comment box, like, what will be the shape of your SFD, shear force diagram. Okay, if you have watched this video till here. Now go to the another chapter. So quickly, when we finish SFD BMD, then we have series of chapters. Quickly we finish bending, torsion, shear stress. These things are not tough chapters. So here you don't have to pay more attention. Here what you have to revise: in bending, variation of bending stress, then in shear, variation of shear stress, standard formulas quickly. That's all. These things are important and very pet syllabus. What you have to revise in structure easily. Every day touch. Now this is the strength of material. When you go to the aircraft structure main portions, there in thin walled sections, and some questions are related to shear flow, not shear flow exactly. Actually, that is thin walled and thick walled, not thick walled, thin walled. I am talking thin walled bending and torsion. That is sufficient. Only the formula part. Aries stress function you revise properly. In that what revise? Nothing. Like simply you revise sigma xx, sigma y, sigma tau xy. That's all done. Aries function will get over. So this is the portion what you have to touch every day in structure. Structure will get over easily. Now if I'm this part, because I have not taken down, so that's why just a moment. In that very, very important point. I was about to miss this. See, there is one type of question in aircraft structure when we tilt the block, okay, and they will ask these type of questions for pressurized vessels. So pressurized vessels They have asked only 1 or 2 times in aircraft structure. In aerospace department I'm talking. So that portion you can give no priority or least priority, or just before gate exam any 1 day or 2 day you can keep. But if you are every day visiting the page, just turn the page and just you revise what is the formula, 4p by dt or 4d by pt, something formula is there na? So that formula, so you revise, or 2p by dt something formula is there. I'm very sorry, I'm missing the formula because it is not in my memory, but get my logic. Now come to my point is pressurized vessels, you don't have to focus more attention, so that part you can skip, or if you have time you just read quickly once. There are one circumferential hoop stress and one radial stress, axial stress, that's all, only this much you have to do. I gave one question in test series also, right, based on this. So okay, now come to this point, propulsion. In propulsion very limited things are there to revise. So first thing, come to the thermodynamics. In thermodynamics, you should revise all work done formulas and all heat transfer formulas. That's all. All heat transfer and all work done formula you revise. It is my opinion. Get my logic. If you have time, if you have your own way, you revise everything. I am giving my opinion what you should revise. So work transfer formula and heat transfer formula, you should be very comfortable. Don't forget enthalpy formula in terms of temperature and in terms of internal energy and pressure volume. So this formula you have to revise. Just thermodynamics gets over. Now in thermodynamics you don't have to go into detail to remember all the different cycles, and no. Now go to the main core, aircraft propulsion. In aircraft propulsion, we start with jet propulsion. In jet propulsion, you should be ready with the TS diagram of all the components. All the components means you start with diffuser, subsonic, supersonic diffuser, then compressor, and then combustion chamber, then turbine, then nozzle, and then some additional afterburner. So this is about the turbojet. So TS diagram. So TS diagram is very, very important. You should revise every day. And what you have to revise every day? The pressure rise formula, the pressure ratio formula for compressor and turbine, you should remember every day. For every day you have to write down. Every day you have to write down. You write down 10 times, but I don't care. It should be in your memory. Now go to the very important formula, the way we check nozzle is choked or not. I have given you that formula in the classroom. In that formula should directly jump in your mind. See, these are the critical points where questions will come tough, and if you are comfortable with direct formula, then it will be like crack down for you. So okay, so same thing you will go for turbofan. In turbofan you don't have to revise again TS diagram because TS diagram is very similar for both. Only in turbofan, because bypass ratio comes into picture, so I have given some thrust equations for bypass ratio. So those thrust equations you have to revise properly. Like in terms of bypass ratio, thrust equation is there, right? Cold thrust and hot thrust. So both the equations you have to revise. Jump to some other small fans. Turboprop you can skip totally. Turbo shaft you can skip totally for the, because I'm talking about the pit revisions. Like this much revision you must have, minimum revision. Okay, and of course if you have time you should not skip anything. Now in aircraft structure, when you go ahead, then major points like CFC, AFC and AFT. So in both the compressors, their pressure ratio formula, work done formula, blade shape, efficiency formula, that's all done in all the three. And very, very important, degree of friction, all the 6 formulas what I have given, that's all done. Very, very important, relation between polytropic efficiency and isentropic efficiency, this much you should revise. And very, very important thing, you might be knowing that there will be polytropic efficiency given and pressure ratio given, and you have to find out isentropic efficiency. For that also you should revise the formula. So this is the part for AFC, CFC, that's all done. Now once you complete this, then you come to the stoichiometry combustion, or you say combustion chemistry. So that is very small portion, very, very small portion. One question they may ask from that, because like alternatively or almost very frequently they ask this question. So this formula also you should revise properly. So you don't have so much formulas in this, right? Only 2 formulas are there. One is the main equation, and in that equation I have given you A, B, C, D coefficients, the how to find out the values of coefficient, that's all, that is done. Now you come to the very important syllabus, very important and interesting subjects. Everyone will like this subject, that is gas dynamics, which is the portion of aerodynamics. So in gas dynamics, very first thing, normal shock wave. The very, very top priority thing, the property variation. Property variation formulas you should revise properly, and after property variation formula you have all the normal shock wave relations, right? Like pressure relation, how to find out normal shock wave, and Mach number across normal shock wave, like all the property variation formulas, P2 by P1, T2 by T1, M2, like those things. Normal shock wave entire formula you should revise every day. Then exactly jump to expansion fan, there oblique shock wave, there also you have to revise oblique shockwave formulas. And theta beta m relation you should revise from your side. You should keep on your fingertips from your side, but actually last time and from few last they are giving that formula theta beta m relation, but you should be comfortable, you should revise that theta beta m relation. Then go to expansion fan. In expansion fan again the Prandtl-Meyer equation they last time they gave in the question. I mean from last year or before that they have asked and they have given in the but that formula also you should be ready from your side. Okay, so expansion fan also you have to revise. Property variation for all the three things. Property variation means actually for all the four things: normal shock wave, oblique shock wave, expansion fan, and moving shock wave. So formulas properly and property variation properly. So see, because I'm going to topic wise and I'm going into little bit detail for the revision purpose, that's why this video may take roughly 30 to 40 minutes. Pay attention, pay some patience, and then it will come in your mind, okay, what are the things you have to revise. Okay, so now when this gets over, then gas dynamics gets over. You don't have to revise more about gas dynamics. You see, few formulas are very important. What are the parts of gas dynamics, thermodynamics, propulsion? For example, change in entropy formula, very important. Area Mach relation formula, very important. If pressure ratio is given, how to find out density ratio in case of adiabatic process. If pressure ratio is given, how to find out temperature ratio. These kind of small things you should revise. Okay, you don't have to revise the property variation in the closed system. Closed system means like but that kind of question may occur because thermodynamics is in our syllabus. You will be having closed chamber. In that closed chamber you have gases expanding something isentropically or something isothermally, then find out work done. That's why I said in the beginning itself work done formula. And okay, so this is how your gas dynamics also gets over. Now come to the aerodynamics part. In aerodynamics, Helmholtz theorem is very important for the numerical purpose. So that part is very important. The formula is very important. We have elliptical distribution, then circulation formula at any location y. That formula you should revise properly. That's all. This is done. One more thing. The filament will be given, and on the axis of the filament, how will you calculate the circulation? That formula you should revise. For induced velocity formula you have to revise, like circulation by 4 pi h sin alpha plus cos sin alpha plus sin beta. That formula you should revise, and you should not be confused when to take sin, when to take cos. So this formula you should revise every day. So whatever list I have given here, you see, if you just flip, okay, done, yes, I remember this, yes, I remember this, yes, I remember this, yes. So how easy it is. Okay, so arrow part gets over. In arrow parts you don't have, because whatever arrow contains mostly it is from the gas dynamics portion. In aerodynamics, what is your major syllabus? In major syllabus is your analysis, dimension analysis, where we talk about similarities. So in similarities you have Reynolds number, Froude number. That's all. You don't have much to revise. And of course if you're weak in basic physics, you cannot solve this problem. So I'm considering you are okay in the basic physics. So now come to the dimension analysis part. Reynolds number formula, right now you can say rho VL by mu or something. Well, like there are ways, different shapes. We have different Reynolds number formulas. So you can once L will come, once D will come, when A will come. So those things you have to revise properly. So that is only 2 formula, 3 formula. There you don't have to pay like, okay, you will have one page, that's all, flip the page over. It will take 3 to 4 seconds of watch. Okay, this formula I know, this formula I know, this formula I know, done. Right. In aerodynamics, the theory part I'm talking, the largest portion is your potential flow theory. In potential flow theory, you have to revise formula, especially for lifting flow, non-lifting flow, vortex, and like whatever flows we have, every formula you should remember, and standard formulas for psi passing through stagnation points and velocity. It's better to remember psi and phi formula because you can derive quickly in the exam hall, but at the same time you also try to revise velocity formula as well, because in exam hall we can save our time, because here we have 1 month time. So if here we are leaving something to practice in the exam hall, it is not a good advice. If you are a good, like if your memory is good, my memory is not good at all, seriously. I am telling you, my memory is worst means like my concept is good. I can tell you how things are happening, and I can ask you, okay, what is the formula, and we'll reach to the right answer. So your memory, you have to improve. Very simple thing is, keep writing on some rough pages. For example, if you are forgetting area Mach relation again and again, you write down more than anyone. You write down 50 times, you write down 100 times, it will be in your memory. Okay, I used to do this in my time. There are so many formulas, like when you will come to the mathematics, man, Laplace transformation formulas, I used to write so many times. Okay, now aerodynamics gets over. In stability, first I will talk from the back side. In back side, just a minute guys, I'll just a minute. Okay, so now you see, in flight mechanics you start from the back side. Don't go for the theory part and the performance part. You first revise the stability part. In stability part, your major focus should be on your static stability part, and that too with longitudinal static stability. There are a set of 15 formulas. You finish that is sufficient. Now in lateral and directional stability, you have 2 3 formulas, and I have told you the trick how to reach to the derivative part and during the class. That is sufficient, so you don't pay more attention on that. Whenever they are asking any derivative, you go with my trick. Now you go with dynamic stability formula. Dynamic stability formula, what is there? Nothing is there. Phygoid is there and short period motion is there, and in short period no formula. In phygoid you have set of formula list, frequency and blah blah things are there. So that formula you have to revise every day. So whatever I am talking, it is for the everyday revision. And then you go to the performance. Already performance is not very tough. There are set of range endurance formulas, already you know that formula, and you have to revise every day that formula. That's all in performance. In performance you may also keep this thing in mind. We have 3 types of circular motions. In that we have pull up, pull down and coordinate turn. In that you have radius of turn. So radius of turn formula you keep on revising. If radius of turn is fine, with the help of radius of turn you can find out any other formula. You can also find out turn, pitch rate, those things you can find out. So this is over. V is equal to R omega will help you to convert the formulas from radius to V to omega. That's all. This much portion done. So flight mechanics over. In flight mechanics, you have theory in detail actually. Theory in detail means you can expect like roughly 5 to 6 marks from the theory. In flight mechanics I'm talking. So flight mechanics you have to revise in this way. So our major subject covered. Structure over, propulsion over, aero over and flight mechanics over. Now we have 2 very easy subjects. They will not even take 15 minutes to revise. I am talking about the revision, not the learning process. So rocket propulsion, very easy to revise. Space dynamics, very easy to revise. You have set of formulas. In rocket propulsion, every day equivalent revision you should do. Equivalent velocity revision you should do. Change in velocity revision you should do. Coasting flight formula you should keep in mind. Power flight formula you should keep in mind. And when you come to the space dynamics, you have so many formulas in space dynamics, man. So many formulas. And in rocket propulsion, the stage wise formula what I have explained during the class, that formula you have to revise. So actually rocket and space you work together, and if you have not taken the test series, go and take test series. It will be comfortable. You'll be comfortable, like you can understand what kind of question they're asking. It is easy, and previous year questions are already very easy in space and rocket. So space and rocket will not give you any trouble. If they're asking 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 marks questions, definitely everyone in all India, they will be able to solve the numerical, because the space dynamics and rocket, they are very easy for aerospace department. And now we'll come to the mathematics part. Now mathematics, see here, I can't advise you in mathematics, I'll tell you, because some people are good in partial differential equation, but they are not good in Laplace transformation. Some people are good in both, they are not good in complex. Some people are good in all the 3, they are not good in probability. Some people are good in probability, they are not good. So actually mathematics you take care by yourself, because in mathematics portion, whatever portions you have prepared, that should be 100% ready, because in maths you don't have formulas. In maths you can tackle based on the practice. I hope it's clear. Now you come to the very important point. What are you going to revise for aptitude? So English I will not talk, because English is English. So I will not talk about English. I will talk about the numerical ability. In numerical ability, you have all a list of 14 to 20 chapters. So in that, very important, like area formula, volume formula. I'm talking about the geometry. Small percentage change formulas, and the work done formula with time, and time formula with speed, like these kind of set of formulas you have to revise every day. And profit loss, like small things. See, I am not saying that you should not revise 100% syllabus. You have to revise 100% syllabus, but these are the points you should keep on the top priority. This much revision should be every day. If you are feeling that you are wasting your time, everything is in your mind, you don't have to revise this, then don't be overconfident, because if you will not revise them every day, then after 4 to 6 days you will forget any one formula, and you will not even realize that you have forgot the formula. So directly it will come in your exam, and then you will realize, oh, I have forgot the formula. Like you might have done complete formulas for potential flow, but right now you cannot say that what is the what was the psi value when we were talking about lifting flow cylinder, what was the psi value for lifting flow cylinder. But if you are able to recall, very very good. Maybe today itself you have revised, that's why you are able to recall. So anyway, so these are the points I wanted to talk about this. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. We'll start from 13th. Our full length test series, we are starting from 13th, and schedule is very good. On 13th my students will take full length test series, and on 15th evening we will discuss that. Then again, sorry, 13th first full length, 14th discussion, 15th next full length, 16th discussion for the test series. Like this we have kept our schedule. And when we'll be getting admit card, if there is change in exam date, then some 4 or 5 test series we will leave, so that we can revise them later. We can take them later. And if only admit card date will change, main exam date will not change, then there is no problem, because UPSC exam date they did not change. And in because I stay in Chennai, I am aware of that. In Tamil Nadu exam they changed, the PSC exam they changed for only for 1 week. And there was one more exam, I think Maharashtra PSC or something, they changed for 20 days something. So there is chance they may change our exam date for 10 to 20 days. Actually I am not very sure. No one is sure actually. No one can tell you the exact date. They may shift for it may shift March mid or March last. It may go for April first week or April second week. No one knows. In Uttar Pradesh elections are about to happen, so everything are like okay. So that's all, and we are starting new batch on 15th Feb at any cost. So if you are a new student, you can join me on 15th Feb. Contact me on WhatsApp, and don't miss the description box. You have so many things there. Thank you so much.